Well, good morning. Doing chores this morning. Everybody else is making money on cattle and I'm just feeding cats. Huh. Makes a lot of sense, don't it? Well, we're gotta wash the window on the one combine, and I gotta run to town and get some flashing for one of the bins. We had broken one in the bin when we were checking them over yesterday. So we're gonna go get parts for that, some self-tapping screws, and hopefully the sun comes out nice today because it's really wet again this morning. Cleaning up number 5. We got her all greased up, tires checked. It should be truck ready. Well, we're doing her. Gonna head out, at least cut in enough we can get stuff in the field and give it a shot. We'll know here after a bit what they test, whether we run both combines over or just wait till after dinner. Heading out. What do you think, Max? We need to get you a bigger buddy seat, don't we? You don't quite fit on that one anymore. Any guesses, Colby, Calvin?
17. Sounds right.
17?
You can pick that out of there. That's cheating.
Well, that's a green one. We ain't gonna test that one.
15.
I'm gonna guess
right.
by the time we eat lunch, it'll be ready. Oh, no faith? Here we go. Please wait. $16.5. Well, huh.
Pretty close.
Bringing the other combine over. We cut this little area here. They're a little wet yet, but we're still gonna make sure everything works. Run both combines, even if we just do a little bit. I would think they'd be drying down. The sun is really strong today. Always harder to do when somebody's watching. Plus it's the first time of the season. Finally got up and cutting. They were, like I said, 16, moisture tester said 16.7. We just waited about 2-3 hours and now they tested 13.2. We're going to try one more load before the elevator closes. Closing at 5, so we're going to cut one more. Unless they're going to stay open longer, we might do more, but fields are really variable. Much water or not enough water on the hills. Yield is all over the place. Well, it sure is amazing how fast they drop in moisture. They were 16.7 at about 11 o'clock this morning. Now we don't have anything over 12-13, so we'll keep rolling. Man, is it dusty. Well, 5:28 and dumping on the last of this field. Last dump. We knocked out this 80 this afternoon pretty quick. Now we gotta go scouting for more fields. gas already. I thought I'd opened it up and a gas spilled out of it, but evidently there wasn't much in there. Good to unload. What do you think, Max? Pretty good startup day. Had a couple bumps in the road, but we got everything dialed in, guidance, and calibrated the heads. Got almost 5 full loads into the elevator today. Beans weren't quite as good as I thought they were going to be, but we must have had some sort of disease like white mold or something in there, because it was super dusty. Really black dust. Something happened to them beans. That farm's never really been a bean farm though. It's better corn from them. So hopefully we get some better yields in the future. Day 2 of harvest. Max is really excited, aren't you, Maxie? Got the first 80 acres done of beans. They weren't all that great. Had a whole bunch of white mold in it. Sudden death. It was definitely not a bean farm. We should have kept that one corn on corn, because it was the same way 2 years ago. I put a bean variety on there that was supposed to be really good white mold protection, but right, Max? Didn't work. We are headed out to check a field. I went down there last night, but it was just too dark. Couldn't see it, so we're gonna check it again this morning to see what it looks like before we move. Another real beautiful sunrise this morning. I'm guessing after being 80 degrees today, people are really gonna start hitting the beans. Corn's a little on the wetter side yet, so even though the corn needs to be taken out, it's a little too wet to manage yet. Well, we finally got rolling again around a little after noon time. A little tough this morning. They were 16%. Now we're down by 13.5, 14. So we're hitting her. Day 2 of bean harvest. These beans are doing a lot better. They didn't have the white mold or anything in them. Got Kobe in the cart today, dumping. These beans are way better than yesterday's beans. It's good to see. We need big yield for low prices. All kinds of dust going on now. Kelvin's ahead of me. Drying out. Goes from too wet to too dry.
I'll need one more dump when you come back heading north, Calvin.
Yeah, good morning. There's guys running already and we aren't ready yet, but my son Kobe's moving, so he had to get him out of his house this morning. So we got him loaded up, and now we are getting ready. Sorry for the wind. Beans are going to be really dry today. They've been dropping about 5 to 6 points every day from start to finish, so start out a little wet and end up too dry, but we'll get after it. Fueling. Check the oil. Yep, that's good. It's on top mark, so we're good. Got the old Thunder Creek out. That thing's getting pretty old. I've had that for, I don't know, 10 years or more probably. Still works great. Pumps a lot of fuel. Well, we're in the land of the windmills today. Got started at 10:20. Beans are already down to 12.5%. So we're gonna get pretty dry today. Another third day of harvesting update. We got that field over there, and that grassy, weedy area is that fence that we've been working on tearing out. We thought it'd be easier to work on it once we get the beans off, because we got to dig some rocks out of there and stuff. So yeah, the beans are just dropped into the 10.9 range for moisture. Been running around 11 and a half, but no rain, and I don't think there's any rain for another week, so it'll be hard to keep the moisture up on them. Dumping on the go over there. Make sure my auger's in. I don't want to hit that one. Taking a supper break. Look at all the people coming out of that combine. There's 6 people coming out of that cab. Beal family. Saturday night's pizza night. Well, let's hope I make it to the end. It's been full for a while. I'm waiting on trucks. The elevator plugged the leg. Said they'd be down for 2 hours. So we had our 2 full trucks that were in line. We had them come home. We're gonna go home and get 1 or 2 of our other empty trucks so we can hopefully finish this before it gets tough. But the sun's going down and no wind at all. You can see the dust just sitting there. That is never a good sign for late night bean combining. Kobe's here with a truck. Good deal. Another beautiful sunset in northern Iowa. Got 1 more load to pick. I think it'll fit on 1 more. Got 2 empty trucks left, but the cart is full. And where combines are going to be full. I'm flashing. Calvin will be full pretty soon. Guessing we're going to have to use both of our, have all 5 trucks full to finish.